What's up, everybody? Twisted Luck Truth. Real quick, where I wear the mask only to make these videos. I don't wear the mask anywhere else, or because I've been told to. Look at previous videos to find out why I wear the mask only in making these videos. I want to say that real quick because right now I'm leaving what some of you know as my most hated place on earth, Walmart. And I had to drive a little bit. I had to go to a different city today to get something. I'm detailing cars, and there's some things I needed that I couldn't find locally, so I had to drive a little bit for it. And I also just got a canopy, a big canopy for detailing cars, you know, to block sun and weather and stuff like that. Came from Walmart online, but it's defective. Yeah, go figure. Walmart. Everything else is defective about Walmart. So I need to return it or exchange it, right? So I had it in the truck with me, and where I had to go, so I went, you're gonna hear it in the video, so I had to go out to Sanford, Florida, and there's a Walmart right here. So I said, oh, you know what? Maybe I'll save myself some time. Yeah, sure. Save myself some time, and I'll swing into this Walmart, see if they got it, right? So it's this big giant canopy. I put it in a, you know, it's in its bag and everything, but it's still big. So I put it in the shopping cart and I wheel it in. Nobody, I think they used to check your returns when you brought them in at Walmart, but I guess they don't do that anymore because nobody said anything or even looked at me. Not even about my mask. I went in without a mask too, and nobody even was like, oh, you need a mask, sir. So pushed the cart, went back to the camping section, and as soon as I turned down the aisle, I was like, oh crap, they don't have anything. They're all gone. So, oh well, I guess I'm keeping it for now. It's usable, so I'll just use it until I can return it, I guess, because I have to use it today. Right now, I should be using it right now. I should be detailing a car right now. So you'll see why I'm yelling in a minute. So I need to get a couple other things, and I grabbed a couple other things real quick, threw them in the cart too. When I'm almost out of the store, or you know, I'm almost done, I see somebody looking at me, this lady looking at me, and right away, bing, kind of like in those other videos, I have a knack for picking these people up. I said, oh, she's loss prevention, I think. And I think she just took an interest in me for whatever reason. So I walk a couple steps and I look back, and I catch her looking at me again, looking away. A little bit more, I keep looking back at her, and she keeps looking at me. I'm like, she's watching me. I'm almost done. I go up to the self-checkout, and I pay for all the stuff that I selected, as we do. Hate giving Walmart my money, but gotta do it sometimes. But so pay for everything, and as I'm done, I look back and the lady's still watching me, and I said to myself, I wonder if she thinks she's gonna stop me for stealing my canopy that I brought in the store with me. Now, they have requirements. Every company has policies that you have to have certain steps before you can stop somebody, false imprison them, keep them from moving freely, violating their rights. You have to have certain steps to protect them legally, protect the company and the person legally. Because if you follow those steps, you'll never make that mistake. One of those steps is you must see the person select the merchandise that they've stolen from the sales floor, from the shelf. So, whatever. But I just had this feeling. So just in case, as I paid and I'm walking to the doors, I hit record on my video, on my phone. So in the beginning of the video, you'll see it's all screwed up and wonky because I'm not aiming it or anything. I'm just holding it in the palm of my hand. And then you'll hear what I heard. Excuse me, sir. I keep walking, you know, because sometimes those people are like, I need to see your receipt. And I don't stop and show my receipt. And I already paid. This is my shit. But that's not what they were doing. So it's loss prevention. It's her and another guy. They come out and stop me for stealing my canopy. And I'll shut up because it's a long enough video as it is. I apologize. So, you know, I usually stay pretty cool, calm, and collected all the time. And I'm always very good in high-stress situations. Not toot my own horn, but I just am. I work well in chaos. I work best in chaos. So, but as time went on in the video that you're going to see, I have more time to think, and I got more annoyed by it, especially being Walmart that I hate so much. I literally just left. You saw in my rear view, or in my back window probably, when I was pulling away, I was leaving the parking lot. So this just happened. And so I haven't watched the video yet. So I don't know. I think I stayed cool. I apologize if I, like, you know, I think I kept my language down too, and I think I handled it pretty well. I think I remained the bigger person, but I might have slipped here and there, so I apologize if I did, but I don't know. So anyway, check it out. Yeah.
Sir?
Yeah.
I think she may want to talk to you about the tent.
You want to talk to me?
Yeah, she does. I believe so. I'm AP.
Okay.
Walmart. We need to talk to you about this tent.
All right.
All right? You ain't going without the tent, bro.
Okay.
I can promise you that.
I can promise you, you're in big trouble.
Why is that?
You didn't scan it.
For one, you can't do this. You can't physically stop me.
No one's physically stopping
Do you
you.
have your receipt?
Did
You
pay
both.
for the tent?
You're both physically stopping me.
We didn't
You know
touch
what?
it.
You
You
need to step
identified
back in
yourself?
the- Yes, sir. AP.
As loss prevention.
Yep.
You stopped me. You just both got yourselves in big trouble.
How's that?
Good job.
Okay.
If you done your job the way you're supposed to, you wouldn't have to ask me how's that. And you're violating my rights right now. So
Have your receipt
I'm
for
gonna
the
go about
tent?
my way.
No, you're not. Okay.
Do you
Let's
have
get the
your
police
receipt
here.
for the tent?
You can come back in and we can
You're
take care of
physically. Now you're stealing my property.
Give me your receipt.
You are screwed, lady.
Show me your receipt.
You are screwed.
Show me your receipt.
You are screwed. So are you. What are your names?
I don't have to tell you my name right now. I
You
need
do have to
show
tell me
your
your name.
receipt, though. Show me your receipt.
Walmart in Sanford on Reinhardt. Just stopped me physically. This
not
guy
touch you.
and this one. This guy did. You grabbed my property, strong arm robbery. This guy physically assaulted me.
All right.
I'm not your bud, for one. Do your job the way you're supposed to do your job and you won't have this problem. You both made a big mistake today. I know you're both worried about it right now.
No. Actually.
No, you both are.
How do you want to handle this? It's yours.
I already know how I'm going to handle it.
Okay.
Because you made it clear. I said again, you made a mistake. I'm going to go on about my way. Both of you physically stop me again. No, it is a mistake. Because what are your steps that you have to have? What steps do you have to have? You have to see me select the merchandise. You have to see me yeah, look, he's backing out now. He's backing out now. He said, oh, this is yours. I'm screwed. Oh, this is all you. You physically assaulted me. So you are screwed too. You're just as much in it as she is.
I never touched you.
I want your manager out here. You missed all of your steps. You saw me when I was about at the register. That's when you first saw me.
No, it isn't.
And you said, oh, look, got one. He's got a tent.
Okay. Does he have the receipt for the tent, Jill? That's what we need to
I want your manager.
Okay.
I also want the police. Contact the police, please.
Would you go, Jill? Jill.
Yes.
Okay. Are you calling the police?
She got you screwed because she doesn't have her steps.
All right.
You should have stood back and let her do it. Because you did worse than she did. And you did it on her word. Made a mistake.
No mistake made here, sir.
Absolutely.
I
She
made a
has
mistake.
none of her steps required to make a stop.
Yes, she does. She watched you select.
She absolutely didn't.
And she's in sporting goods when you got it.
And she lied to you.
You know.
An accident going on right here.
Did you pass all points of purchase, sir?
1601.
Sure did.
Did you pay for this tint?
Sure did.
Okay. Awesome.
We made a stop on somebody that has a tent and everything. And
Who is requesting the police
they're requesting you guys.
for violation of my rights and an assault.
You guys.
They're keeping me from going, and I did nothing wrong.
Yes. No, technically no.
You guys made a big mistake today. Very unfortunate. I saw you watching me, and I said, I hope she's not going to do what she looks like she's going to do. And sure enough, she did. I have a lot of experience in the field of what you guys are doing right now.
Black t-shirt, jeans.
Can someone get your manager out here too, please?
Yeah. Let me get my manager for you.
No. Yep. Okay. Yeah.
Made a mistake, lady. Should have made sure you had your steps. And you both know you're not allowed to physically stop people from moving about their way. Unbelievable. Walmart in Sanford, Florida. Got today's content, I guess. Didn't intend it to be this. Yeah, thank you. What steps are you required to have before you can make a stop?
I don't have to tell you anything.
You don't have to tell me. I'm asking for you. I know you're going through them in your head right now because I know you're like, shit, he's right, I don't have them.
I don't have to tell you.
I already know what they are.
Okay, then
I hope that you do. I think that you do because you have a look of concern on your face. You know you just made a mistake.
I watched you with.
You also, you watched me walk past you with a cart with this in it. That's what you watched. I saw you. You picked me up right there, right by the self-checkout. I saw you. I saw when you first picked me up. Now I look back to see if you're still watching me. You were, and I said, I hope she's not going to do what it looks like she's setting herself up to do. And she sure did. Unbelievable. It's why I started recording before I walked out of the store, because I had a feeling a mistake was about to be made. I had a feeling.
You want to come down here, at least wait for them to come?
No, I wanted to move freely about my way, and you both physically stopped me, which you're also not allowed to do. You're not allowed to leave the sidewalk. You're not allowed to physically stop anybody, which you did. You did both. More than one time. I informed you both you made a mistake. I'm going to go on about my way. But no, you want to restrict my freedom and my rights again and physically stop me from moving again, making the mistake worse.
Nobody touched you.
Oh, he did, and you snatched my property out of my cart
I didn't take it totally out of your car.
because I grabbed it back from you. Yeah, you think you're going to snatch my property, you got another thing coming. Think I'm going to stand here and be strong-arm robbed. You got the wrong person. By Walmart, no less. The most hated place in America. You're not supposed to leave the sidewalk. Someone refusing to stop, you call the police, you let them handle it. Instead, you guys want to snatch my property, he want to physically stop me. He's lucky I've got restraint. Could have legally knocked his ass out. Unbelievable. Half-ass Walmart, as usual. You guys took away that smile face logo, I noticed. You're very lucky I have restraint.
Yeah.
Because I could have legally defended myself. But I didn't, because I know where this is going.
Okay. I'm glad you had restraint too, sir.
You can't leave the sidewalk. You can't physically stop people from leaving. You know why? Because Walmart's had a lot of issues in the past with people making bad stops and violating people's rights by doing it. You're supposed to call the police and let them do it, which would still be a mistake, but regardless, you broke about every rule you could break today. You physically stopping me, you strong arm robbing me. What? Theft by sudden snatching, isn't that the definition of strong arm robbery? Which is exactly what you did. I kept you from doing it. I grabbed my property back. Unbelievable. Is your manager coming today, or? I know it's the Walmart way, the customer comes last.
You need to see the manager, you can step back in. They're right inside there. They're real busy, but if you need to
They're real busy, are they?
Yeah.
All right, so the manager's not coming out?
The manager is supposed to be coming out.
Okay.
But if you
So you've already restricted my freedom. I wanted to be about my way. I wanted to be home by now.
But if you want to speak
But now if I want to, now that you've kept me, you've detained me, you false imprisoned me, and now I can.
aren't we being a little dramatic?
Are we being dramatic?
I think so.
Did you like your time here at Walmart?
Loved it. Loved it.
I hope you did. A little dramatic. Let me do that to you for no reason. We'll see how dramatic you are.
Well, I didn't do anything to you.
Oh, yes, you did. You did, and it's all on video. You violated my rights. Can't physically touch, can't physically stop people. Can't come off the sidewalk.
This is classified as a sidewalk. And I never touched you. If you think I touched you, it's all in your head.
It's all on video. There's a lot of bullshit all in your head, clearly.
It's all in your head if you think I touched you.
There's a lot of bullshit all in your head. One thing else is in your head is that you still work here tomorrow.
Let me see if I can help expedite the manager's
Don't you have an AP manager?
I'm on vacation right now.
On vacation. That sucks. He or she's going to hate to get that call.
I'll be right back, okay?
I'm not worried about it. You see how he backed out on you? He realized he got that sense, that feeling in his gut, like, oh shit, this is a bad stop. Hey, this is yours. He physically backed away too. This is yours. This is yours. What do you want to do? But don't worry, he's just as much in it as you are. The fucked up thing is, I let you guys know you're making a mistake. It could have stopped there. You've made a mistake. I'm going to continue about my way. He wants to physically stop me. You want to grab my shit. That was your chance. That feeling that you had, that I saw in your eyes, always listen to that feeling because it was telling you something. actually gonna stop recording, wait for the police here. Are you the manager, or?
I'm the manager.
Okay. So I got the police en route. They didn't call the police. They made a stop on me. They physically kept me from leaving.
Okay.
Blocked me. This one's snatching my property out of my cart. There's a reason they didn't call the police. Well, they called for me because I asked you to call. You even told.
It's
Oh,
our policy
good.
to call the police.
Yeah, I know. She even said on the phone, I have a gentleman here. We stopped. He wants me to call. And you backed out. They made a mistake. I gave them a chance. I told them they made a mistake. I said, you made a mistake. I'm going to go on about my way. I gave them that chance. They still physically stopped me again. She's snatching my property. I'm going to talk to the police. But they won't give me their names either, which I'm definitely going to need. How you doing, sir? I requested the police be called. I've been recording this whole thing. I requested the police be called. Listen up, because you're going to hear how, if she told you she had her steps, she lied to you. I came into this store. I bought this canopy online.
Okay.
It's defective, and I want to swap it.
Okay.
Came into the store with it, went back there. They have none. You should even know you guys don't have anything remotely like this. They have none.
Why didn't you leave that at customer service if that was the case?
Why didn't I leave it at customer service?
Yeah.
Why would I?
For another one.
Why would I? Because if they don't have it, I'm keeping it.
I know, I'm saying, why didn't you leave it at customer service?
Because if they don't have what I want, I'm keeping it. No, that's not a question you asked me. You're supposed to have all your steps before you stop me.
I'm just saying. If that was
No, I'm just saying you're supposed to have your steps. Anyway, sorry, I'm upset. So I brought this in. It's defective. I want to swap it for another one if they have it. If not, I'm going to keep it. I'm going to just still use it for now because I need to use it today. I should be using it right now. Instead, they don't have anything even like it. I make the rest, I select my other merchandise, make my purchases. Come out. I saw her right before I got to the registers when she first saw me. I saw her looking at me and I said, I bet that's AP. And she's looking back at me. And I look back, she keeps looking at me. And I said, I hope she's not going to do what she looks like she's going to do. So I paid for my merchandise, aside from the item I've already purchased. And before I went, I looked back, I still saw her watching me. So I started recording on my phone. I went out. Excuse me, sir. I hear them. I'm ignoring it. I'm not gonna. Everything I've got, I pay for. I've never been in trouble. Been in law enforcement all my life. And I'm gonna go. I'm gonna leave. They come out. This guy wants to physically. He's bumping up against. Nope, you're not going anywhere. I know they can't. They're not allowed to even physically restrain anybody from leaving. But no, I'm not. I'm talking to him. There's a camera right here too.
It showed how I handled it.
It's all right here.
I didn't touch
It's all right here. All right here. So I stopped. I said, you guys made a mistake. You are making a mistake. You're violating my rights right now. You made a mistake. You don't have the steps you need to make a stop. I'm going to move on about my way. Nope, he does it again. He's like chest bumping the cart. It's on video. I promise you, 110%. You'll see it. At the same time, she snatches my property. Theft by snatching right here. He's keeping me from moving freely about my way. She's snatching my property out of the cart. So I reached back and snatched it back. So she strong arm robbed me. He assaulted me. And here we are, keeping me from leaving. They've made a stop. So what do you want to do, Walmart? Are you going to charge me?
Do you have the receipt on your phone?
Yeah,
Email
I
receipt?
sure
Can I
do.
just see that and then we'll be good?
Yeah, I'll show it to you. I got to stop recording. I know you. This is just for me. This is not for you. This is for Walmart. I'm not here to record. I didn't expect to see the police.
Let's see.
I'll do the same. I apologize that I made a mistake.
I told you made a mistake. I gave you a second chance. I said you have made a mistake. You don't have all your steps. You told me she saw me select it from the shelf.
I didn't. I said
He said that you saw me select this from the shelf. No way, because it came out of the back of a Suburban in your parking lot.
Say this, okay? I do apologize, but I will say too. Usually when it's an online thing, it has a sticker on it of some sort.
Usually nothing. You're
That's
supposed
how that usually is.
null and void. None of that matters.
Why couldn't you just
You
say
have
that
your
from the
steps
jump?
in place for a reason.
I understand that.
Not why couldn't I just comply? No. Why couldn't you do your job? You have steps in place to protect you and Walmart legally so this doesn't happen. And instead, you violate my rights and you violate policy. You're not allowed to physically stop people for this reason, because people make mistakes. I gave you a second chance. First chance over here, I give you a second chance again. I said, you're making a mistake. You don't have all your steps. I'm telling you, you made a mistake. I'm going to move freely about my way. Nope. This idiot, who I could have legally defended myself from, but I have restraint, and instead he's doing that. You're snatching my property. Oh my God, I gave you chance after chance to let you know, and I saw it in your eyes. You knew you made a mistake. You had that gut feeling that I saw it in your eyes. When that gut feeling talks to you, you listen.
So basically,
I'll show you my... So how you like that? Unbelievable. I cannot believe they did that. That's why I told you. You heard me tell them, and I said it before. This is why they have the steps in place, so you can't make that mistake, so you can't violate people's rights. This is why we hate you, Walmart. This is one of many, many reasons. You know, when I was in Walmart just now, because I've mentioned before in a couple videos that I've noticed lately that, like, they do inside every Walmart I've been in, feels like hot and humid, like you get all sticky, and it's not in every other store, any other store. It's only Walmart, and it seems to be every Walmart that I go into. And I wanted to make a quick video today anyway, and I still got to edit and put up another one from before. But so ironically, before all this happened, as I went to look for the canopy that they didn't have, I was like, boy, it's the same thing in this Walmart. Other people have commented they've seen it too in different places. So I'm like, man, I'm going to mention that in the video. Well, the story for the day changed, I guess, huh? Much more interesting of a story. But yeah, still this Walmart too. Hot, humid, just it's just weird. It's a weird thing. It's almost like they're doing it as an entire company on purpose. Very strange. I don't know what. There must be something to it though. Let me know in the comments if you know what you think about that. Let me know in the comments what you think about all the rest of that horse shit, huh? You know, I know the cop said, you know, the cop was being cool. I wasn't gonna identify myself if anybody asked, but he didn't even ask. You know, he seemed, he's a good one that is aware of our rights, and, you know, he seems like he's a good one. So, he was cool, but, you know, and he said, you know, just understand that people are human. You know, and they try to make mistakes. Put it on me. Why didn't you leave it at the service desk? Are you kidding me? Why would I give my property to Walmart service desk? Because if you don't have an exchange, I'm keeping my property. If you don't, I'm just keeping it. You know, no. So that's irrelevant anyway. You just do your job. It's not my job to make sure you don't screw up. Come on. But anyway, you know, he said, oh, just human. Everybody makes mistakes. Yes, that's very true. I say that all the time. But not that mistake. There are things in place to make sure you don't make that mistake. So it's not a mistake. You're not like, oops, I made a mistake. Then negligence caused you to make a bad decision. The mistake was being negligent. That I can't forgive. You know, if it was like they meant to stop another guy who looked just like me and they stopped me, hey, no problem. Innocent mistake. This was a negligent mistake. This was absolute negligence. Anyways, I'm gonna stop now. This probably got so long with all that too. I have no idea how long it is yet because I haven't watched it. Like it if you want to like it. You know what to do if you don't. Subscribe if you haven't already. Lots more shenanigans coming soon, I'm sure. Anyway, yeah, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't. I think I said that already. Either way, thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you to those of you who watch all the way through. And I know there's some of you who do it on all of my videos. You're awesome. I appreciate you. Twisted luck. I'll see you soon.